What can I do to make sure I get a visa? What a great question. So visas are never guaranteed. The outcome of a visa to the United States, no matter what type of visa you're applying for, whether if it's a tourist visa, student visa, work visa, investment even visa, nothing is guaranteed. The only person that has the ability and the power to deny your visa or approve your visa is the consular officer at the time of your interview. So that's why it's very important for you to start building the puzzle and having a strategy from day one when you go in front of the visa officer. Specifically, we're talking about student visas, to go in front of the officer and to explain or to understand what your objectives are, to explain to the officer what your objectives are, to make the officer understand what your objectives and your goals are and why you have done the things that you have done so far and what you want to do in the future and how that will help you with your career, with your future when you come back to your country, and so on and so forth. Those need to be puzzled and basically thought of from day one, and it's based on data, experience, based on your objectives, your goals, based on criteria that you have, and many other things. So those need to be carefully thought of. The other thing that we at One Key Visa make sure we offer a service. We do something in addition to all the services that we have. You can actually do your mock-up interviews with a former visa officer. So somebody who has been a visa officer before will do the interview with you to prepare you to answer the questions and to ask you the possible questions that you may get asked, to prepare you how you should answer and what to say, your body language, and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, a lot of international students make the mistake and they think that once they get their admission, that's it, they're good and their visa is going to be approved. But when they go in front of the visa officer, they're not prepared and they will get denied. So what you can do in order to make sure you get your visa, first of all, there is no sure because it's not guaranteed. But what can you do in order to improve your chances for getting a visa is, number one, be prepared, number two, be organized, and number three, I would say be prepared again. So practice your questions, be prepared, make sure you understand what you're going to tell the officer, make sure if the officer asks you why did you choose this university, you have a good specific answer based on your own specific criteria and requirements, not a general answer that everybody and anybody gives. That's really important.